Hey guys, I'm Elegant and Stu, and welcome back to my Pokemon SoulSilver Nuzlocke run. So this is my grinding episode, if you didn't already know that. And I'm sorry I haven't uploaded all week. I was hoping to get this uploaded at the start of this week or even the end of last week or something, but it really didn't work out like that. But the main reason for that is because the grinding actually did take me 6 hours to do. Like, the video at the end of it was 6 hours long, which was just kind of insane. 6 hours for a video is quite a lot. So since my video editor can only speed up a video like 16 times at once, and I wanted my video to be under 20 minutes long, I had to speed up my video, then render it, then bring it back and speed it up again, and then I'm going to render it now afterwards, because the reason I have to do that, because like I said, my video editor can only speed up 16 times, and I do want it shorter than 20 minutes, and it was 6 hours long, so it's kind of insane how much I had to do with it. And the file, after being sped up twice, is still like 1.6 gigabyte, so it's huge still. So at the moment, I'm having to record without the screen showing me playing or anything. I'm just having to talk to the music and have the sidebars, and when they finish, I know when to stop. Like, I can't even talk with the video because the video just makes my computer run so slow because the file's so huge. It's crazy, honestly. So I'm really hoping this is going to work with that stupid, insane video file. It's 1.6 or 1.2, I can't even remember what it was, 1.2 gigabytes, and it's kind of crazy. So yeah, I'm actually using my own music for this video. Like every grinding video, I usually have something different, some sort of theme to the music. I mean, I've used Pokemon anime, Pokemon game music, and things like that. And this time, I just didn't want any copyright notices or anything, because the first video I know I did, and I didn't want to go back to using Pokemon game music again because I've already done that, and I think it might get a bit boring. I feel like I wanted to do something different, and I really didn't want to get a copyright strike or anything. So I was like, let's try my own music, and I went through all my music files and stuff, and I got the selection of music that I got now, and I have much more music than this that I've recorded, but all the other music had cock-ups and things in because I wasn't intending them to be like the best music ever. I was just intending them to try a couple of things, and I never got around to actually creating them into something. That's what I tend to do. I sort of make little snippets of things rather than whole songs, even though it's probably a really bad thing to do, but whatever. I can make songs in the future, but I think the snippets are not too bad because you can create ideas and then you can develop them into songs, which is what I do. So yeah, I only got the ones that aren't too bad because the ones without too many cock-ups and things like that. So I have much more than this, but I hope the selection is okay for you guys. Tell me what you think in the comments. But yeah, it's actually almost 2:30 in the afternoon. I actually got up at 9 to try and record this, but what I did this morning, I ended up getting up and my computer was running so slow with this video, and I couldn't understand why, because AVS Video Editor just always works a little bit slow and makes my computer run a bit slow and stuff, but I couldn't understand why it just wasn't working because it was so slow. And I cleared out my whole computer, sorted out everything this morning. I set up error fix and everything. I did so much. I'd got rid of all unneeded files, and I've sorted out all my documents this morning. I spent like 2 hours doing that, more than 2 hours doing that, which is kind of crazy. But I was hoping it'd speed up my computer when I was doing this video, and I came back to this video afterwards, and I realized it was still working so slow, and I just couldn't understand why. So then I went to Windows Movie Maker, because I decided I was just going to try and record my voice on there, then import it into this. But then I realised that the file was 1.2 gigabytes large. Like, if you guys aren't really familiar with computers and videos and stuff, like my usual video size, my original raw video size is something like, I can't even think, 13 megabytes, something like that. Just to be 1.2 gigabytes is crazy. I don't even know. I don't even know how it got that big. Honestly, it's crazy. easy, I don't know. So yeah, I'm having to get rid of that video for this, like I said before. But at the start of the video, which I've completely missed now, what I did was just change my team's moves around a little bit. And what I did was, for Meadow, I think I got rid of Frenzy Plant and Strength and taught it Bullet Seed and Giga Drain, so I got the Grass type moves finally. I Bullet Seed just because it's for ease of use. It's got lots of power points and it's just a cool move, I suppose, and it's a physical attacking move, so I think it covers quite a few Pokemon, and also Giga Drain just because Giga Drain's awesome, you know. And Naka I didn't change around at all. Electro, I don't think I changed around at all either. And Monsoon, I think I got rid of. Yeah, I got rid of Hidden Power because the Hidden Power was Ice, and it was actually a low power. I think the really low power on Monsoon because of Monsoon's nature and stuff. But it was Ice, which was good. So I just only took it out for the Elite Four. So I finally got rid of that because ages ago I said I'd get rid of it and teach it Signal Beam again, but I just kept forgetting. So finally did it. I finally got rid of Hidden Power and taught it Signal Beam again. Ursaring, Hugsies, I completely changed the moveset on Hugsies. I gave it Strength, Avalanche, Payback, and what was it? Shadow Claw, yeah. So Strength, Payback, Avalanche, and Shadow Claw. And Luna, oh, what did I do for Luna? I think I kept Uproar. I think it had Uproar. But I kept the Uproar, but I do change it later on. I kept the Uproar, and I also gave it Fly, Silver Wind, and another move. What was the other move? Oh gosh, I feel so stupid. What was it? I cannot remember to save my life. What was it? Oh, right. I think I'm going to give up with that. I'll put it in the annotations or something, but yeah, later on I do get rid of Uproar for Air Slash just because, like, Luna is a special attacking Pokemon, and I think that, you know, it needs a special attacking flying type move, which is just going to be a bit, because it'd be a bit more powerful and stuff, so that's why I teach Air Slash as well, because Air Slash can also make you flinch, which is a good side effect. And also the reason for that I taught it Air Slash is because Luna doesn't have a wide moveset, so I might as well. And yeah, that's pretty much what I do with my team. And I think later on I do buy some, what was it, calciums and some irons or something like that. No, proteins, I can't even remember. Like, I buy some drug stuff to boost special attack, and I buy some to boost attack, and I give the attack to Hugsies and the special attack to Luna just because, well, like, the rest of my team have got all complete full EVs, I think, and these two Pokemon are brand new to my team, so they don't really have any EVs on them, so I decided to give them those things and just to help with the grinding as well. So I think I'm done describing what I'm doing in this video after halfway through. So that was quite a lot. I keep getting distracted by the music, so if you like hear me pause between like songs, it's because I get distracted by the music changing and stuff. I don't know, I probably shouldn't be listening to music just because it is distracting, and I can see on the timeline what music is on, so I can talk about it. And this music here is actually, wait, what music is this? Oh yeah, this is my first background music that I made that wasn't very fitting, so I decided to write a new one. So this is sort of the reject background music, so I decided to use it for this just to give it a purpose a bit. And what you've heard so far, music-wise, is first of all you heard my actual background music for my vlogs, just because I wanted to, I suppose I put that in just to consume time, because I don't have very many perfect audio files, which I really didn't want to use imperfect ones, but the last one you heard was actually not very good. But yeah, sorry, so I used that just so I could talk, and it was a little bit quieter, so it gave me a little bit more room to talk. The second one was actually my composition I did for school. It was using a really rubbish keyboard. The whole thing was using keyboard, so that's why it isn't the greatest. And I was really stuck on a short time schedule because I was using a MacBook to record it all onto, and like sort of edit and mess around with it. And what happened was that we only had one Mac in music, and there was like 4 of us using it or something, and we were just so short on time for it, so that kind of sucked. I will put in my other composition that I made, but I think that the volume changes too much on it because of what I do and the instruments that I bring in, and also I had my guitar on it, the main instrument on it, and I suppose the other instruments as well were a bit iffy, if you know what I mean. Like the sounds on them, because I had to use a really rubbish school amp, and you really can't hear the guitar, so it kind of sucks. So I decided not to use that one, and the third song that you've heard is just a random thing I did, and I improvised to it, but I forgot to save that, so it kind of sucks. But that probably had the most cock-ups in this of all these songs, but I thought it was suitable as background music. The fourth music you heard was only a section of a song that I made, because I think the rest of the song I did cock up little bits on. And last song you heard, as I said before, was the first intro, and this song here is my latest song that I decided to make. This song that's playing right now, I just sort of built a drum track on GarageBand and just decided to add some stuff to it. I was going to develop into a whole huge orchestral drum kit sounding film music song, because I'm awesome like that, but yeah, I ended up being sort of too lazy and sort of losing it. Not being too lazy, like I had to sort of finish off because I had to go and do something else, and when I got back to it I just sort of lost my mindset of the music, and when you lose the mindset of the music you were doing, you just really can't carry on. So I suppose I just tied it up and turned it into this, and just hopefully it's good enough. Hopefully it's pretty cool. So I've still got to do my my update vlog today, and it's already like 2:30, which is really insane because I've got to do so much revision as well for next week today. So today's kind of a busy day for me, so I really probably shouldn't have cleared out my computer this morning because that just took way too long. But yeah, there isn't too much to talk about in my update vlog. Really, there's a couple of things I have to mention, but there's no real new information. There was something, but it's not too big. But I will talk about that in my update vlog, so go watch that if you want to hear some information that's not really important. Then go watch that later today. I really better have that up today because I'm just worried about how long this is going to take to render, due to the fact it's just so huge, the file, that it's just, I can't believe how that happens. I know it was 6 hours, but 1.2 gigabytes. It's just crazy. I'm pretty sure it's more than that as well. It's just I'm being all stupid and stuff. I don't know how much it was originally in the original file, but it was 1.2 in the sped up version. And yeah, that was the climax of that song. Like, I was so going to build it up into so much more, but it ended up not happening. And I'm guessing we're at the point of the video where Hugs is battling in the victory road, but I really don't know because, as I said before, I really don't have the video up to look at because I disabled it just because it was too big and making the video run way too slow. So I don't know where we are now, but if we get to there, the really scary thing that I found was that there was gravelers with explosion, or they had self-destruct, not explosion, and it kept bringing Hugs down to like 12 HP and stuff. I was just freaking out at the time, and I was just so lucky that Hugs didn't faint. Like he was like 4 times his infinite, must have gone to 14, 13, 12 HP, something like that. It was just crazy, but I do sort of get a bit paranoid and start healing up a little bit more, so you might see me doing that a little bit more, so I'm sorry about that. And at the end of this video, I'm actually going to repeat a song I've already showed you, just because I really don't want to use any of the songs, just because they're a little bit, they're a little bit unperfect, and I'm a bit of a perfectionist. And right now, what's this song? It was just a random thing that I started playing. Like most of the songs you've heard today, especially with the guitar, are just random improvised on the spot things that I just decided to record. So that's another reason why they aren't too great, but tell me what you think again, as I've said. And I did have a few things to talk about, but I really can't remember what they were, sorry. Well, yeah, anyway, next week I've got a couple of exams to do. Oh, I just wondered, I was thinking, I swore I've already played this one, but I don't think this was one I was going to repeat. But this song is actually my intro to Fire Red and Leaf Green, my co-op with Max Shim 5. But originally I recorded this, and this was going to be on that intro, but I took out the flute, so I decided I'm going to show you guys the full version of this song, which isn't extended at all, it just has a flute in instead. So yeah, tell me what you think about the Fire Red intro with the flute. So yeah, next week I've got like 3 exams, and you might think that's not too bad, but all my exams are on Tuesday. But like, it's the exams that I don't really want together, because I have additional maths, which is A-level, college level sort of thing, because it's just an enhancement in our school, so it's basically harder maths than we have. And so that's really, really difficult, and we had to fly through it because we don't have that many lessons. We have like 1 lesson a week, well, at most, because the lesson of the week is last thing on Friday, and if like the school has anything on ever, they always take away that last lesson on Friday and do the thing then. So that kind of screws it up for us, because we have really not had enough class lessons to do the additional maths, so that's kind of scary. And also I have an English reset, which I did get a C on originally, and I'm aiming for an A, and like all my other English exams I've got like A and A star and stuff like that. So it's kind of scary, because the Edexcel, which is the exam board that do that English exam, sort of screwed it up for us, because they were being really awkward and they keep changing the stuff, and like everybody in our year pretty much didn't do as well as they could do on that exam, as well as their potential. Like everybody sort of dropped grades, so there's so many people resitting, so a little bit scared about that. And I also have physics as well, so it's a little bit scary. But later on that week I should be starting to upload like often again, like every other day, or at least I want to try, because that's like next week I'm pretty much finished with my exams. I've got like 1 exam like 2 weeks after that, but that doesn't matter, because that's 2 weeks and it's a long exam, so I have loads of time to them. So halfway through next week I should be starting to upload every other day at least. So yeah, this is the end of this episode, so I want to say thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hopefully it'll be soon.